Hey everybody, James back here again with you, and today this is going to be an interesting video because I'll tell you why. Finally got my hands on some slugs, some 22 caliber H&N sampler pack here that I've never shot slugs before this video, so it's going to be an interesting clip for you guys. And this sampler pack I got is for the 551 head sized. It comes with the 21, 23, 25, 27, and 30 grain hollow point slugs. And in this video, I'm going to be shooting those slugs 5 shots each through my Venturi Avenger 22 caliber at 50 yards with the side shot. And the wind's blowing just a hair today, but I think it's going to be a really good video because that way you can see just how accurate or precise this Venturi is with the slugs. Now with that said, the specs of this rifle is out of the box like I got it. This was set at 1900 psi on the reg, and the hammer spring is screwed in about 2 times, but I am going to show you some velocities, or tell you the velocities of each of these slugs after I show you the shooting with the side shot at 50 yards, again shooting 5 shots each. So let's see how well it does. Wow, these slugs out of the Venturi Avenger, again set around 1900 psi on the reg, shot amazing at 50 yards. And I'll tell you the velocities, which are going to blow your mind here in a second as to why I say that. But I forgot to mention that I'm using the car magazine. But as you can see here, the 23 or 21 grain right here did pretty good, pretty awesome. All shots can be covered with a dime. That is amazing. And by the way, all these groups, you know, the best 4 out of the 5 out of all slugs are easily a 1/2 inch center to center. And I'll tell you why here in a second, why there's some outsiders and there's some flyers in these groups. So the next one was the 23 grain. Again, 4 out of the 5 can be covered with a dime. 4 are 1/2 inch. That one right there was on me. But once I got past the 21 and the 23 grainers, They all started getting really super hard to push in the breech. I mean, it was stiff to close the bolt probe. But again, it doesn't really seem to affect it that much. As you can see, 25 grain, 27 grain, and then the 30 grain, I had one outsider, and then they're all right there. Now, believe it or not, the 21 grain averaged 769, 5-shot average. And this is, you know, again, these groups are at 50 yards. This is unbelievable. 769 feet per second at the muzzle. The 23 grain right here averaged 721 feet per second at the muzzle. And then I believe it was the 25 right here, averaged 670 feet per second at the muzzle. And the 27 grain, or 665 feet at the muzzle, and the 30 grain was 575 feet per second at the muzzle. And again, you know, that is some awesome shooting, especially if 4 out of the 5 shots can be covered by a dime. And again, you could see it started getting more noticeable how I had some outsiders there. You know, this one I call on me because I did jerk that one, but these right here, you know, feeling the shots and reviewing it and feeling the actual slug going into the breech, you know, definitely was tight, a tight fit. It was like the probe was sticking inside the back of the slug itself and just burying itself in there and trying to swatch itself to the breech, which again, it didn't affect it that bad, but there was a couple stragglers, like I said. So who knows, maybe they were shooting off each other's different lead. But again, that is some awesome shooting for those slugs, and this is my first time ever shooting slugs. Definitely a great experience. Well, everybody, I hope you enjoyed this video. Definitely an awesome video. Good shooting, you know, from those slugs. I really didn't expect that. My first time ever shooting slugs. So as always, hit that like button and subscribe below if you haven't already. I hope to see you on the next one. Thanks again for watching.